Good morning, sweet yogis. Let's begin our day together with some movement. To begin, find a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat, bringing your right leg in front of the other. Place your arms down on your lap. Bring your first finger and thumb together and breathe in on a count of 2 and breathe out for a count of 3. Breathe in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 5. Breathe in for a count of 6. Hold. Set your intention for today. And exhale a count of 7. Bring your hands to heart center and we'll begin our practice with an Om on the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1. Om. Come to your hands and knees for cat and cow. Wrists are under your shoulders, hips are above your knees. With a nice long spine, your tummy's pulled in, your ribs are knitted in, your shoulders draw down your back. Inhale as you gaze up for cow, arching your back, stick your tailbone up, gaze up gently, and then from your pelvis start tilting and tucking, rounding into cat pose. Draw your navel in, drop your head, gaze down. Moving with this motion, inhaling as you arch up, exhaling as you round into yourself. Inhaling as you articulate from your tailbone, pointing it up. Exhale, round your tailbone under, curl into yourself. Last time, inhale, shine forward. Exhale, draw in. Press back into downward facing dog. Begin pedaling it out, bending one leg and the other, lengthening your tailbone up towards the sky, lifting your sit bones up towards the ceiling or the sky, lifting up from your pelvic floor, drawing in your core. Begin to find straight legs as your heels yearn towards the mat. Firm your shoulders down your spine and breathe. Walk your hands or feet in slightly to make your stance smaller and take your right arm to your left leg and twist it out, wringing out your spine. Breathe in deeply and exhale fully. Breathing into your belly, then to your ribs, all the way up to your chest, and exhale fully. Last breath, make it a good one. Breathe in deeply and exhale fully. Come back to your downward facing dog and take it to the other side, bringing your left arm to your right leg, twisting out your spine. Breathe in deeply and breathe out fully. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel free to let it out your mouth if you'd like. One more time. Coming back to downward dog, we'll enjoy a full body ripple. Begin by coming up onto your tippy toes, coming all the way up on the top of your toes, then begin dropping your knees towards your mat to hover while you press forward into plank, and then ripple back. And we'll do this again, coming up onto your tippy toes, dropping your knees down towards the mat as you come forward into plank, and then reverse out of it, coming back into downward facing dog. coming up high on your tippy toes, then dropping down low, finding a full body movement and ripple, awakening your body, coming back, then repeating, coming up on your tippy toes, dropping your knees down as you press forward into plank and ripple back into downward dog. The final time, make it as beautiful as possible, moving nice and slow with your core engaged, shoulder blades down. Great work. Step your right foot behind your left foot. Press down and back, popping your hips out to the left, feeling a deep stretch in your pelvis and IT band, breathing deeply. Now bring your left leg behind your right, popping your hips out to the right, breathing deeply. Then walk to the front of your mat, walking forward into a forward fold. Place your feet on the outside of your mat, making it a nice wide stance. Drop your hips down and then walk your arms forward into garland pose, releasing your neck. Dangle here. Press your legs up to find straight legs with a wider stance than normal. Place your right hand in the center of your mat and bring your left arm up towards the sky. Gaze up towards your left fingertips, a nice easy twist. And other side, placing your left hand in the center, your right arm up, gaze up towards your right fingertips. Rotate your chest towards the sky. Release your hands down, place your hands on your hips, and roll up to a standing position. Look over to your left, stretching your neck, breathe here. And look to your right, fill your cup. Exhale fully, come back to center, and find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Bringing your legs about hip distance, ground down through all four corners of your feet. Lift your toes and then release them down. Engage your legs, activate your quads, tuck your tailbone under, shine your aces points or your hips up towards the sky. Engage your core, draw your ribs in, roll your shoulders down and back, bringing your scapulas down. Lift up from the back of your head or your occipits, finding length in your neck. Try to imagine your ear lines up with your shoulder aligns with your knee aligns with your ankle. We use this alignment in structural integration, and it also helps you find a nice, strong mountain pose. Inhale your arms above the head to greet the new day. Exhale, reach your arms back. Find a nice slight back bend and then swan dive forward. Inhale to find a flat back, lengthen through your spine, and then exhale as you step back into plank. Nice strong plank, and then lower your knees to the mat, pressing down and up into your upward facing dog, drawing your shoulder blades down. Lift your knees off the mat, engage your quads. Exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, draw your belly into your spine, your shoulders go down your back, lift your sitting bones up to the sky, engage your quads, breathing deeply here. Breathing in the new opportunities of this day, and exhaling anything stale out. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale as you come up. Bring your arms above your head and exhale them down. And we'll repeat that again. Inhale your arms above the head. Exhale, extend back and then swan dive forward. Inhale to find a flat back, lengthening through your spine. Exhale as you lower and step back into plank. This time you can slowly lower down into chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Draw your shoulder blades down your spine. And exhale as you press back into downward facing dog. Take nice deep breaths here. Gaze up towards your belly. Knit your ribs in. And walk or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms and come up to stand, and exhale your arms down by your side. Final time. Inhale your arms above your head, and exhale. Extend back, find a deeper back bend, and swan dive forward. Inhale to find a flat back. Exhale, lower down, step or hop back into plank. Slowly lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, draw your belly in, draw your shoulders down, lift your sitting bones up, engage your quads, yearn your heels down into the earth, breathing in through your nose and out. Step or hop to the front of your mat. You can relax here in your forward fold for just a moment, swaying from side to side. You can place your hands on the back of your head, release your neck, and then inhale your arms down, around, and up as you come to stand. Exhale your arms down. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, reach back slightly and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, bring your right foot forward. Come all the way up into warrior one. Inhale your arms towards the sky, square off your hips, engage your legs, bring your leg to a 90 degree. Exhale, slowly release your arms down and step back into plank, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, brings you back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. This time, bring your left foot forward, coming up into warrior one. Get situated, and then inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, hold here for a moment, feeling your nice firm foundation beneath you. Then exhale your arms down. Step your arms on either side, step back into plank, slowly lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. You can step or hop to the front of your mat. This time, bring your hips down and find chair pose. Bring your arms above your head, sinking your hips down, tucking your tail, and then stand up into a nice standing position. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Sink your hips, drop into your chair pose. Bringing your weight into your heels, feeling it in your glutes, tucking your tail, and then fold over yourself in a forward fold. Inhale brings you halfway. Exhale brings you down as you step or jump back into your plank, slowly lower down. Inhale brings you up into your upward facing dog. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward to come up into your warrior one, trying to square off your hips. Inhale your arms high to the sky. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale. Release your hands down by your feet. Step back into your plank. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Bring your shoulders down your spine. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And this time, bring your left foot forward, coming up into warrior one. Bring your arms above your head, nice firm warrior. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down on either side. Come back into plank, slowly lower down. Inhale brings you upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Step into a wide-legged stance. Bringing your hands to your hips in a wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands forward and release your neck. Just release here. You can even sway a little side to side. And then bring your hands to your hips, engage your core, and draw yourself back to standing. This time, find a seated position on your mat with your legs wide. We'll enjoy a wide-legged seated forward fold. Bring your right shoulder to yearn towards the mat and come into a side body stretch, bringing your left arm over your head, stretching out your side. Breathe here as we begin winding down. Switch sides, bring your left shoulder to yearn towards the mat, right arm overhead, stretch nice and long. Begin to walk your hands forward, drape here, let it go. Bring your forehead to rest into the mat. You can even rotate your forehead side to side a little. Walk yourself back up to seated. Bring your soles together to find butterfly. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your forearms under your calves and then round your spine. Drape your body forward and release your head towards the earth or even into the mat. Breathe here. Sit up and bring your knees to close. Find a nice straight spine. Your heels are towards your glutes. Bring your arms up towards the sky with a straight spine and then begin rolling back, bringing your arms down towards parallel until you feel your core engaging, and then inhale as you draw your arms and spine up to sit up tall. Exhale, push your arms down, roll back, engage your core. Inhale, draws you up. Exhale, come back, engage your core. Inhale as you sit up nice and tall, find length. Exhale, push the air away as your arms come down parallel, engage your core. Stay here, bring your hands to heart center. Rotate to the left, back through center. Rotate to the right, back to center. Rotate to the left, back through center, rotate to the right, back through center, rotate to the left, last time, back to center, rotate to the right, back through center. Now stay here and begin slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time until you come flat on your mat. Walk your heels towards your glutes as we take bridge. Your arms come on either side. Press into the mat. Bring your hips up and come onto your tippy toes. And we'll do some hip dips. Lower and raising our hips. Pulsing here to get a little burn. So let's begin. Lower down and raise up. Lower down and up. Lower down and up. Repeating for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hips lifted, lower your heels, and bring your arms out to either side for arm rotations. Another gravity synthesis routine from my wonderful husband. If it's too much, then you can lower your hips down. Otherwise, leave them lifted. It'll give you a bigger movement here. Bring your arms up nice and slowly lower them down. Turn so your thumbs face up. Slowly raise your arms and release them down, nice and slow. Turn so your palms now face up. Slowly raise your arms towards one another, slowly lowering down. Turn so your thumbs face up. We're coming out of it. Raise your arms up slowly and slowly lower down. Now from the starting position, lift your arms up, massaging your scapulas, and gently release them down. Lower your hips to the mat. Lift your legs straight up to reverse the blood flow. You can stay here, or if a shoulder stand is in your practice, take a shoulder stand. Pressing up into your shoulder stand. The weight is in your shoulders, a nice long spine. Staying here or coming into plow, letting your legs dangle behind you. You can take a traditional plow or find a sloppy Or make it a little sloppy by letting your legs dangle out wide and just dangle here. Press back into your shoulder stand and slowly release down. Finding your happy baby. Arms draw through your legs, grabbing the outer edge of your feet. Draw your spine towards the mat. You can stay still or sway from side to side. Finding a figure four, take your right ankle to your left knee. Nice stretch. And then drop it over to the left, breathing here. For supine twist, you can gaze over the other shoulder. Coming back through center, switching sides, left ankle, right knee, drop it to the right. Supine twist, gazing out over the other shoulder, breathing here, winding down. Now bring your feet in close to your glutes, bring your arms by your side, press up into bridge for a self pelvic lift. Bring your hands to your pelvis. I like to press my pelvis and butt away from me as I tilt and tuck the pelvis down, and this will give you a nice assisted pelvic lift. Rest here, or you can extend your legs out and arms out into Savasana, taking rest before the busy day begins. Relaxing your jaw or any tension in your body, releasing your breath. Yesterday has drifted off into the past. Today marks a new dawn with fresh opportunities. Release the past, let go of concern for the future, and try to return to the now to each inhalation and exhalation. Try to bring yoga off the mat with a kind heart, a good attitude, and a bright smile, knowing life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. A great reminder from Charles Swindoll. So go forth and shine bright on this day. Give thanks to yourself for waking up, getting out of bed, and practicing this morning. Congratulations. Your day is already off to an amazing start. You can begin wiggling your fingers and toes, take windshield wipers, drawing your legs from one side to the other, and then place your arms behind you and press yourself up into a seated position. Breathe in for a count of 7. Hold for a count of 8. Release for a count of 9. Inhale your arms above your head. Bring your hands to your third eye for clear vision, to your lips for compassionate speech, and to your heart center for a bright heart. Namaste. You can bow forward. Thank you for taking your time to practice with me this morning. May you shine forth and have the most beautiful day. Namaste, sweet friends. Until next time, bye.